You are fat all the way, okay? You are full everything fat, okay? And the fact that your husband is blind has been a disservice to you because I wish he would have told you that you're fat. But it makes sense that he's blind because he just touches it and working around like Stevie Wonder. I don't know what's going on here. But this is... I heard you.
Wait, you talking about me?
Yes. Yeah. What would you do? Change about yourself.
I was gonna say my fupa, but I can change that at any point in time. So I'm gonna do something.
Why don't you do it then?
Because I'm lazy right now and I don't feel like it. But give me some time. I'll be there in about a couple of months.
The average black woman weighs 188 pounds.
Yeah, I'm not there. I'm only 160 something. But damn.
Well, how tall are you?
5'2".
What's wrong with 180?
I mean, 180 at 5'2". A big
That's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot for that.
Like I'm already like 150 is like my whatchamacallit. Me being I'm like 10 pounds over what I usually am. So.
Yeah, you fat, bro. Okay. What about you?
Yo, chill yourself.
You are fat though.
No, I'm overweight. I'm not fat.
She's not fat.
By definition, that's what overweight is.
Yeah, no, it is fat. No, there's different categories.
All right. Okay. Give us the categories of being fat.
I still got a collarbone, so I'm not fat yet. So, and my titties are still bigger than my stomach, so I ain't fat yet. I got a fupa. Like, don't do me.
What does fupa stand for?
Wait, if I gain weight, I get bigger titties?
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
Yes, no, your waist.
Yes,
this part. I asked the lady.
What does fupa stand for?
Exactly. What does it mean?
It's a stomach. I don't know.
Can somebody
fat under?
It's I know it. A fat like over your like uterus.
Yeah. So the acronym you use literally has the word fat in it.
Yeah, I
know. So let me get this straight. You got mad at me for calling you fat, but then you said I have a fupa.
I'm not mad. I just said watch your mouth, please.
You got upset.
Like, be respectful.
But you got upset.
But you're
no,
fat,
I didn't get upset.
It's the truth. You are fat.
No, I didn't. You can try to rage, baby, but I did because that's be respectful. Because I'm a grown woman, and I would like you to be respectful.
But you're fat.
It's like
I'm not fat.
It's the truth.
It's a definition, though.
You just literally said you have a fupa.
Y'all really trying to rage bait the shit out of me, ain't y'all? It ain't
you just said fupa.
Yeah.
You said you have a fupa.
And it stands
because people understand what that is.
It stands for.
I understand. I understand.
It stands for.
You want to read that? Fupa? Yeah. What does that stand for?
A fupa is a concentrated fat, right?
You're
calling me fat. I said I have a fupa.
Can you read the definition?
What does that stand for? That you use yourself?
Fat upper public area. What does that say? Area?
What is the operative word?
But listen to what I'm saying. That says area. Area. You called me fat, but that says area.
Okay.
What would you like to change about yourself? I don't want to change myself. I want to change the area.
Why are they loud, bro? Like, why are they? And I would argue the fat in the stomach. The only other place I would argue is bad is the face, but the fat on the stomach is the worst place to have the fat. I could accept the shoulders, the biceps, the triceps, maybe the legs for definitely, but areas like face or chin, the stomach is the worst place to have the fat. I could be wrong, but there are people that like fat in the stomach area, but that's the worst place to have the fat on.
What is the operative word there?
People are listening.
What is the operative word there?
I understand, but it also, what's the other operative word? Area. You called me fat. I have areas on me that are fat.
It didn't lead with area, it led with fat.
So, if area is still in the word, what the hell? How you can pick and choose what you...
See, this is the problem with women, right? You guys just don't like to accept reality. You're objectively overweight, which is a synonym for fat, and you're angry that I'm telling you the truth. I'm literally just holding up a mirror and telling you this is what it is. You are fat by definition.
No,
and by
I have
your own
fat
acronym
areas.
that you used. What?
I have fat areas. That I will admit to. And I'm just telling you, I have fat areas.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
What's his face in the back?
Uncle Ruckus got a sign.
Yes, Uncle Ruckus.
If you are stupid on certain days, let's say you're stupid Monday to Friday, but then you're not stupid on Saturday and Sunday. Are you stupid?
24/7.
No.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna do it like this, right? Let's say that I cut hair, right?
Yeah.
I cut somebody's hair one time, did a really good job. Does that make me a barber?
Yeah, but you cut hair every day in this case because you have a fupa every day.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
my
so I have a
God.
fat stomach, but I am not fat. I don't have cellulite. I don't have fat ass cheeks, and areas of me are fat.
It's okay if you...
We gotta move.
Once again, the fat on the other areas would be probably better than having fat in your stomach area. But look at Myron.
Move on.
That's what I'm saying.
Chris,
Damn. Because you called me fat, and I'm not a ball of fat. You feel me? But I do have a big ass stomach, and I'm being honest with myself. And if you're just saying that my stomach makes my whole body fat, okay, well.
Yeah, that would be fat.
So
yeah,
are you bald?
That'd be being fat. Yeah, I am actually. Yeah.
Yeah, he's bald.
You're bald?
I am balding in certain areas. I can.
No, I said, are you bald?
No, I'm not bald. But
You're
I'm balding in
balding, right?
areas.
You have a spot where you're losing hair, right?
Yeah.
So you're balding, but you're
Balding.
not bald. Get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Have fat areas,
So
but I'm
you're
not fat.
fatting.
You.
There you go.
You're fat.
There you go. I'm fatting. I like that. I'm fatting.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but
That comparison sounds clever, but it doesn't actually work. Balding describes a process. He is losing hair in certain areas, but he still has hair. Being overweight is a classification of your body as a whole. It doesn't require every single part of your body to carry the same amount of fat. If you admit you're overweight and carry excess fat, let's say around your stomach, saying only this area is fat doesn't cancel the overall condition. That's like saying, I have debt on one credit card, so I'm not in debt. Like, what? The location doesn't erase the reality. She's using a wordplay to avoid a label she doesn't like, but the distinction does. But the distinction doesn't hold up.
see, this you are like this is actually incredible. Like
shit is cooked.
you're
This too
overweight, which by definition means you're fat. Like this isn't even like up for discussion. Like I'm balding, but I'm not bald because I'm not completely bald. It's like kind of black or white. You, on the other hand, are objectively fat. Like if I got a doctor in here, he would say you are overweight, which is literally the definition of being fat.
So if fat and overweight are the same thing, why the fuck are there two different words for it?
Because one is more of a less formal term. Fat is a less formal
term. So if you were to put
but more
Webster's
widely
dictionary
used.
next to each other, overweight and fat, because one is going to be based off of body index and the other one is going to be based off of like just what people say. Like there's chubby, there's fat, there's obese, there's overweight, there's different terms. There's different. All I'm saying is I'm fat in certain areas, and I like that.
Fat is a catch-all term for all different types of obesity and being overweight. See, it's kind of interesting how, women just can't deal with reality. And this has kind of been the theme of the show the entire time, whether it's Cuba not accepting the fact that, like, she's not the prize and the man that she wants is very rare than her.
Let's go
or the 19-year-old, well, they kind of actually accept the reality. Actually, surprisingly so, the younger women with the social media presence have kind of figured out, maybe they are smart enough to know debate. But like, but the other person, the conservative, the fake conservative is like, it's interesting
Please
how
don't call me
I'm
fake
not
conservative.
Not you.
She's talking about me. He's talking about me. But I'm really not a fake
you can't
conservative.
be that slow, dude. You cannot be that.
No, you say the Cuban girl thinking this and that.
No,
I
he
was
said the
thinking you
fake
talking about me.
conservative.
But then he
Slow,
mentioned the
dude.
two girls, and then he mentioned her again.
Okay, I'm sorry. My bad.
You are
Okay.
slow.
Yeah.
My bad, my love.
I mean, dude,
I'm
it's
so
not
sorry.
You don't have to apologize to me. I don't know how you make it through life.
I'm doing great. Don't
Her
worry.
mom.
Yeah, you're functionally.
Her mom.
I'm doing great.
But yeah, like, look, I'll be very honest with you. You are far more of a progressive than a conservative. Like, you just can't even adhere to. That's one thing about conservatives is like you have to be painfully honest and pragmatic and realistic. And you are fat by definition. You don't like the term fat, but oh well. That's the truth. You are
But
fat.
I was honest. Didn't I just say I was fat in certain areas?
Okay.
You are fat, objectively speaking, and I'm not going to
right.
concede on that. You are absolutely
It's
fat.
like Cuba 2.0.
You are overweight in every single way. I don't know why your husband doesn't tell you this. Maybe if he did, you would lose
Well,
weight.
first off, my husband is blind,
he's
so he
blind,
can't
yeah.
see me. He just feels ass and titties.
Yeah, he's blind, bro. He's
well,
blind, bro.
now that makes
blind,
that,
Yeah, he's blind.
now it
But I
makes
know
sense.
100% that the people around him are
That's
not
why
being
she's
like
been able to get
whatever.
away with being fat so long and being delusional about it. He can't see nothing.
Have
He
you
can't tell
seen
her
my
nothing.
social media? Fat for so long. Do you know me?
He feels. He feels.
Oh, so you were not fat all this time?
No, I gained weight. I have kids. I got like 3-4 kids. The hell with
so,
C-sections. Like shit happens.
Okay,
I told
so
you I'll lose it.
You can't go to the gym and eat better?
I mean, it
You
has
can't
nothing.
conserve calories?
It doesn't have
Oh,
nothing.
I get it. Conservative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not easy to
so
say
you
that
think
when
that
you don't
because
have
I'm
kids.
overweight that I whatever that is just because I don't eat right or I whatever? That's what you think?
Not for real.
Okay. So here's the thing.
it's a start.
Like
you
I
know,
mean, like you,
being fat, let me be completely objective about this and honest about this.
Cook them, Myron.
Being fat is completely unacceptable. You choose all the food that goes into your mouth. You are in control of every single calorie, and most of that goes into your mouth. So if you are fat, you've objectively demonstrated that you have no self-control. So since you have no self-control, you get fat, and this fatness is excess, is too much. And we live in America where we don't tell people that they're fat. If I was ever to get leadership of some kind in the United States of America, if I became the Ayatollah or the Fuhrer, I like Fuhrer, I would literally put all you fat people in fat camps, because a lot of you guys are delusional and you guys are bogging down the healthcare system, and heart disease is quite literally the #1 killer of Americans alongside car crashes. We have a serious obesity problem, and a big part of the reason why we have an obesity problem is because we have delusional people like this that will not acknowledge that they're fat. Now,
am
in her
I
case,
obese or am I fat?
you're fat.
Okay.
You are probably over 30 pounds overweight, so you probably constitute as obese as well.
Yo,
No, my
can't.
weight
Yeah,
is
like,
30. Like I'm 150 is my weight, and I'm at 162.
I think you
So I'm
probably
10 pounds overweight.
you are more than 10 pounds overweight.
You can call it my
willing to
doctor.
bet
I'm
that
about
you're
10 pounds
probably
overweight.
closer to obese.
let me see your
But
my
either
chart.
way-
of Kazan has done.
Let me see
But
your my
either
chart.
way, you
My
are
what?
fat.
Wait, what?
But either way, you are fat. So the point I'm trying to make is that being fat as a man is unacceptable, right? But being fat as a woman is even less acceptable, because you guys really only have one job, two jobs: be pretty and be quiet. And third job,
Literally,
and not be a whore. So as a woman, if you're fat, you objectively failed in life. I would argue a fat woman is the equivalent to a poor man, right? I didn't have the discipline to go out there and make money and work really hard. You didn't have the discipline to
he's
control
gonna milk
calories,
this
and you get
shit.
fat. So, and as a conservative, you
nothing
should be
to do
ashamed
with
of yourself, because
discipline.
you should have conserved some of the calories.
Yo, I'm
No.
screaming.
That's crazy.
Absolutely
Alright.
not.
By the way, boys, the castle meter is increasing higher, 84%, 84.2 is because of the Cuban. So the Cuban, I have another clip that I will post in a minute or two, in an hour or two, sorry, with the Cuban being kicked out. So that you don't want to miss that one out. So I will try to link it too in this clip, but it should be, it is fire.
You have
No,
no
I-
clue what's going on as to why I'm what I am. Like,
It's fine. It's fine. It's
You
fine.
eat too much. I
no,
know
nigga,
exactly
I had
why
a
you are.
baby, almost died, and I had a situation with my thyroid.
Come on with the excuses. I had this, I had thyroid. Thyroid is the biggest one they always use. I have this, I have that, I have this baby, I have this freaking delusion that I don't want to accept. It just come on, bro. Like, this is getting old.
It runs in my family.
Oh my God! Why do
Exactly.
black women always use the thyroid
Yeah,
excuse?
thyroid,
Every,
man.
No,
every
that's-
time. It's like every time we break. I hope you know. What is she? She's like the 7th.
I mean, I can be what I, but you got to think I was raised in foster care. If I'm telling you that I have a thyroid problem,
Another
that's
excuse.
legit.
Wham. Hey, I'll tell you this: if I was poor, right, and I was a broke ass sitting on a corner 7-Eleven, hey, bitch,
Thyroid problem.
hey, suck my dick anyway because I grew up in foster care.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I deserve a bad bitch anyway because I had a
This foster care got to do with you having a bad bitch? Like, are you trying to take my sad simp story?
But
to like,
you've been in
oh.
foster care, you've been fat.
But I didn't say anything about me being in foster care and being fat.
But
What
you
I
mentioned
said,
that though.
foster care had to do with what happened. That had nothing to do with me being overweight. I said I had kids.
But you mentioned foster care though.
No, I didn't. About
Yes,
being
You just
big-
mentioned it. You said
Yeah.
I had foster care.
Yeah, foster
I
care.
had a kid.
Yeah, I have a kid.
I have a
No,
thyroid.
I said me being in foster care was because I didn't know who my family was, but I said it runs in my family.
But you mentioned foster care as well.
Yeah, you mentioned it as well.
That's fine.
Because I just literally said I wouldn't lie about that. Like, literally, like I'm in foster care. Like, that's how I found out about whatever.
That's another fallacy. Being fat does not run in your family.
No,
because-
thyroid problems and heart disease does, though. And so does diabetes.
And being fat definitely doesn't help the heart disease, nor the diabetes.
I don't have heart disease. I'm just saying it runs in my family. But I think diabetes comes from my grandmother.
And being fat actually exacerbates the problem. Congratulations, you played yourself. And
it was from pregnancy, baby.
Girl,
Like,
you didn't explain yourself. Let that
She
man think
fucking
whatever
go.
he wants.
I mean, I'm just saying, like he's.
Like,
I understand it, but
you're
I can't.
I don't give a fuck. What you think? What you
you're
think? I have
objectively.
none.
If I'm going to be very
I
honest
don't
here,
care.
we know you don't care.
Yeah, we don't
Hence
care.
why
At
you're
all.
still
I live
retarded.
my life happy like that.
We know. Hence
I
why
don't
you
care.
happy. Okay, great. Okay.
Ignorance is bliss. That's why you're happy.
Then
Okay.
live life
all.
happy. Okay, we are handling a crisis here, which is the fat pandemic, and we have too many black women running around saying I'm not fat when they really are. I think you need to take a look in the mirror and realize that you are
I look
absolutely
at
fat.
myself every day, and I do feel like I'm overweight and I can make changes, but I don't feel like
Okay.
I'm fat.
Okay, keyword feel.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's my body.
Okay, what you feel and what's real, do you understand, are two different things?
He's
I know
fat
that there's a
too.
body index, and I also know that everything is created by
Grace.
people. It's created by people. Like you try to act like women are not naturally bigger than men, but we have babies. We're
Grace.
meant to be bigger than y'all. Like it's just how we are.
No, you're not.
Yeah, we
Grace.
are. We naturally
Do you feel
accumulate
you
more
fat?
fat than men do.
Okay, but you're not designed to be bigger than us. You're not supposed to weigh more than us and be bigger than us in frame. Like, what are you talking about?
And frame, hips, breast, bosoms. What the?
You know, it's kind of funny. When I go to foreign countries, I don't see fat women at all.
That is
And
true.
not
That
only
is
do I
true.
not see fat women, they make fun of fat American women and say, you guys actually deal with that shit. And they use and they make fun of like loud, black, obnoxious black women like yourself and say, look at this,
I'm
you guys deal
loud
with this.
and
Yeah,
obnoxious.
you are loud.
They
yeah.
can't.
I'm from Afghanistan, boys, as I have said many times before. And in my country, a woman gets fat after giving birth to almost 5, 6, 7 children. I don't want to say that women should give that many children, birth to that many children, but they start accumulating fat once they have, like, even then you cannot compare them to some of these chicks in the panel because they still are slimmer than most of the Americans with this type of food. Not just Americans, but in Canada too, where I live.
Even
You are.
freaking like wear their hair out. I'm not about to be arguing with women in other countries that don't have freedoms. So I don't like. What
So
the
what's
hell?
that team paying is
Oh, wait.
chicken
But these
So you
women
gonna laugh at me about being fat, but you can't
these-
walk down the street without walking behind your husband
But
10
that's,
miles. Like I don't. What the
that's the definition of conservatism.
I have to walk behind my husband 10 feet. That's not true at all. Conservatism and like what I believe in is based off of like how I raise my children and stuff
Her
like
beliefs.
that. Now I have opinions and I have whatever.
So
like I
you're
live
right.
in the real
She's
world.
fake.
Yeah, this is why I've always said this. This is why women can't enter the political space because they come in and they bring their bastardized interpretation of what they think something
feelings,
is.
yeah.
And like for example, I'm not fat. Okay, objectively wrong.
I never
I'm a
said I wasn't fat.
conservative,
I said I wasn't
but then-
full body fat. Is what
then,
I said.
But then admonishes like women that believe in conservative values and follow their
So
man.
because I don't feel like
She's a
I'm fat, I'm
lesbian.
not conservative.
What was that?
Because I feel like I'm not fat, I'm not conservative.
Yeah, by definition, actually no, because you didn't conserve the calories.
Oh,
Yeah.
You out of control.
Yeah, that's
yo, I'm not gonna lie.
Like,
Yo, that was crazy. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying that was.
I mean, I'm being for real and you're being funny, but I mean, I'm being serious.
I am being so serious too.
Because
like,
conservatism has to do with your values and
obesity
your
is
beliefs.
a problem. I was a fitness coach for years.
Obesity is a problem,
Yes.
but I'm not obese.
But like that's like basically what he's trying to say, sis. Like you literally admitted it just a couple of moments ago that you look at yourself in the mirror and that you feel like there's stuff that you can change.
Yeah, I said I would change my fupa.
Which is fat.
Right, which is
Yes, exactly.
But baby-
But you are y'all not listening?
what's my dog
Like
about
I was
that?
really trying to be funny when I said it, but I was saying that I was fat in certain areas, not my whole body.
right.
Like if I could change anything, I would just take my
This is
stomach. I
Cuba
wouldn't take
2.0,
my
man.
legs.
All right.
Well, no. This actually, I talked
up.
about this earlier. That like when women get emotional on a topic or whatever, all
Yeah.
reason and rationale goes out the window. She introduces herself as a conservative, completely backpedals on a lot of conservative belief systems.
I am not
interprets it through her own like.
Just because I don't agree
thing
with you
of,
doesn't
like,
mean that I'm backpedaling. I still have
But-
listen, my overall life and how I live is very much so conservative. But
Okay,
there are still things that I have beliefs on.
You're,
And if
you're-
me saying I'm not fat makes me not a conservative, it's crazy.
Yes, because you, a part of being a conservative is living an objective reality, and like you are fat, and the fact that you won't acknowledge that you're fat is crazy to me because
I
it's
never said what I
objective
said
reality,
was I'm not full
then
body fat.
You are fat all the way, okay? You are full everything fat, okay? And the fact that your husband is blind has been a disservice to you because I wish he would have told you that you're fat. But it makes sense that he's blind because he just touches it and walking around like Stevie Wonder. I don't know what's going on here. But this is
I heard you.
yo, that shit's crazy. But like, yo, real talk.
This is why I'm saying, like, when he's not drunk and when he does not try to be funny, he's actually really funny. But when he's drunk and tries to be funny, then it's completely out of the window. But yeah, he's actually contributing more when he sits with the panel than in the back. What do you guys think about Chris being up in the front with the panel?
I wish your husband could tell you this, but
No.
like since he can't tell you this, I'm gonna tell you. You are fat. You're not a conservative. You're talking to someone here that's considered, on the far right, and I can objectively tell you that you are further left than most conservatives I've talked to, and I've talked to pretty much all the top conservatives in America, especially political commentators, and you are. I'll be honest. You are
you
centrist.
can call me what you
or
want,
progressive
but
leftist.
like I said, maybe I do have a couple of things, just certain things I don't agree with. But if you're basing my whole thing of being
You're a
conservative,
centrist at best, and this is me being very polite and charitable. You are a centrist at best.
because I won't call myself fat.
All right, bro.
No, that's a component of it.
Listen.
Well, I'm
that's
just
a
confused
component.
as to what else I said that makes you feel that way.
You just literally ridiculed women being with their men in conservative countries that don't adhere to Western ideology
Because-
of being obese and being loud and everything
So-
else. And then you went out and said, I don't want to compete with these women that don't have rights. Well, that's a part of conservatism because that's how it
I'm
used
not
to be.
saying nothing about
You guys,
competing.
if
You
I'm gonna be
can't
all the
put
way
words
1,000,
in my mouth,
If
though.
I ever became, like, besides, making fat people, I would also take away women's right to vote because you guys are functionally. You know what I mean?
No, that I do
Most
agree
of
on.
you
I don't
guys-
feel like women should vote, and that is a
Fuck
really big. No, I'm being dead ass serious. I've
Cuban-
said that
the
prior
Cuban-
too,
Okay.
because of
Do you see
whatever.
why now your actions kind of justify why I say we need to repeal the 19th
She's
Amendment?
saying "F you" and she can't even vote.
Okay, guys, it's very simple for a girl to keep an ideal body type. You just don't eat a lot, and you get slim, and that's what men like. But for a man, imagine that would have been the same case for a man if he wanted to get slimmer. Just being slim is not enough for a guy. He has to go to gym. He has to build the muscle, and building muscle while burning fat is extremely hard. So I hope they do understand it. But anyways, this is the episode. I will catch you guys with the next one where I will post a kick out. So a Frank Castle. So I will see you in a bit.